When dogs lick you, it's not always as cute as it seems. Sure, it might look like a sign of affection, but the real reason behind those slobbery kisses might surprise you. Let's uncover what's really going on. Hey there, dog lovers! Ever wondered why your dog gives you those slobbery kisses that leave you looking like you've just jumped into a pool of dog saliva? While it's heartwarming to think it's all about love and affection, the real reason might surprise you. Those kisses are more than just "I love you" in dog language. So grab your furry friend, get comfy, and let's dive into 15 dog myths that might just change how you see your pup. Let's kick things off with those famous doggy kisses. We often think of them as pure love, right? Well, yes, but there's more to it than that. Dogs don't just lick for affection, they're exploring. Think about it. Dogs experience the world through their mouths. When your dog licks you, they might be trying to figure out what you had for lunch, if you've got any strange smells on you, or if they're just investigating where you've been. Licking is a way for dogs to gather information, just like sniffing. So while those wet kisses are still cute, they're often a little more scientific than we realize. Now, what about that tail wagging? We've all seen it. Your dog wags their tail so fast it's like it could take off. You automatically assume they're overjoyed to see you, and they probably are. But here's the twist. A wagging tail can mean a lot of different things, and not all of them are as sweet as you'd think. While a wagging tail certainly can indicate happiness, it can also mean anxiety, nervousness, or even a warning to back off. A dog wagging their tail to the left may feel stressed, while a wag to the right could signal excitement or joy. So don't just look at the tail, pay attention to the whole dog. Their body language tells you everything. Now, I know we've all heard the 5-second rule when food falls on the floor. You know, when you drop something, you pick it up, and someone says, "It's fine, it's only been 5 seconds." Well, we've got a myth-busting moment for you. Dog mouths are not cleaner than ours. In fact, both human and dog mouths are like germ central. They're filled with bacteria that help break down food and defend against disease, but that doesn't mean your dog's mouth is magical. So next time someone tells you their dog's mouth is cleaner than a human's, just smile and nod, because let's face it, neither of us is winning any hygiene awards. Speaking of eating habits, have you ever wondered why your dog eats grass? You've probably heard it's to make themselves throw up, right? Well, while it's true that some dogs eat grass when they're feeling under the weather, that's not the only reason they do it. Sometimes dogs just like the taste of grass, or they might eat it to get a little extra fiber in their diet. It's like a doggy version of us munching on salad or crunchy snacks when we're bored. Some dogs even eat grass to help with digestion and keep things moving smoothly in their tummy. So before you freak out, just know your dog might be indulging in a little snack for reasons other than sickness. Now, here's a myth that's probably been around for ages. Older dogs can't learn new tricks. Well, think again. It's totally possible for senior dogs to pick up new skills and tricks. In fact, teaching your older dog new things can keep their minds sharp, prevent cognitive decline, and even boost their happiness. Senior dogs are often more focused and less distracted than hyper puppies, so they make great students. Plus, they love the bonding time with you. Just be patient and throw in a few extra treats. Your older dog will thank you. Here's something that's bound to surprise you. Many people think dogs see the world in black and white, but that's not true at all. Dogs can see color, but their color range is different from ours. They can see shades of blue and yellow, but reds and greens are more like shades of gray to them. So they won't notice the vibrant red ball you're tossing around, but they'll sure spot that yellow frisbee. Their vision might not be as colorful as ours, but they have super sharp night vision and excellent motion detection. It's perfect for spotting that squirrel across the yard at dusk. Let's talk about something else we've all noticed, the famous cold, wet nose. You've probably heard that a cold, wet nose means your dog is healthy, right? Well, here's the truth. While a cold nose can sometimes indicate health, it's not a foolproof sign. A dog's nose can change in temperature and moisture throughout the day for a variety of reasons, like the weather, if they've just woken up, or even after a good play session outside. So don't panic if your dog's nose is warm and dry sometimes. If they seem to be acting normally, it's probably no cause for concern. If you're ever worried though, don't hesitate to call your vet. Better safe than sorry. We've all seen the guilty look your dog gives when they've chewed up your favorite shoes. You know, the one ear's back, eyes wide, tail between their legs? It's easy to think they're feeling guilty for their actions. But here's the kicker. Dogs don't actually feel guilt in the same way humans do. What you're seeing is a learned response to your body language and tone of voice. They know that when they see you upset, it usually means trouble. So when your dog looks guilty, they're just trying to avoid getting scolded. They're not actually feeling bad about what they did. How many of us think a backyard is enough exercise for a dog? While a backyard is great for some free time outside, it's not a substitute for daily walks, playtime, and mental stimulation. Dogs need more than just a patch of grass to run around in. They need structured exercise to stay happy and healthy. That means daily walks, trips to the dog park, and fun games like fetch that get their tails wagging and their brains working. Without it, your dog can become bored, anxious, and even a little destructive. Give them the exercise they need and they'll be a much happier pup. Now about that dry nose again, just because your dog's nose is dry doesn't mean they're sick. It could be due to the weather, dehydration, or even just waking up from a nap. Dogs are like us in that way. Sometimes they just need a little time to hydrate or get comfy. Of course, if you notice any other signs of illness, like a lack of appetite or lethargy, it's always a good idea to check in with your vet. Let's clear up another myth. Dogs can't eat human food. Well, they can, but you've got to be careful. Some human foods, like carrots, apples, and plain chicken, are perfectly safe for dogs. However, there are many human foods that are toxic to dogs, including chocolate, grapes, onions, and garlic. Always do your research before feeding your dog anything off your plate. Treats can be great, but make sure they're dog safe. Subscribe our channel Paws TV to watch more such videos.